welcome back to As It Is. It's been a long fucking time. Exactly 136 days and 11 hours, I believe, or 9 hours, or 10 hours. What time is it?
Dan's been keeping track, has been carving it into his wall. He's like, he's betrayed me this many days.
I've always messed you. Well, to be fair, not always. I've messed you about 3 or 4 times since.
We go vice versa every now and again as well.
Yeah, it's I reckon it's very 75-25 in my favour, to be fair. But yeah, we've got a bit of time now, so I reckon we'll just get back on it, dude. Like, it's been fucking long.
136 days. Yeah.
136.
What has happened in your last 136 days, mate?
Fucking hell. I got a new Stranger Things tattoo.
Oh, yeah, you've just been collecting tattoos.
Yeah, I've been collecting tattoos, so that's quite cool. Got another one booked in next weekend, so that's going to be quite cool. Fucking so much, man. My business, my personal training business.
I thought you said your bird's
coaching.
nest.
Yeah, my bird's nest outside. I'm collecting sparrows and shit at the moment. Like, a bald eagle's approaching. It's getting very tense at the moment.
Freedom!
But, yeah, that's took off. So now I'm fully self-employed, which is...
That is a big round of applause, man.
Cheers, mate. Background noise.
Crickets.
But, yeah. That's nice. Give me a bit more freedom, independence. Give me more time to, like, do this stuff that I enjoy doing, you know? And, like... And then a big thing happened. What happened recently?
You lost a finger? Oh! Oh shit! Yeah.
This is my best friend. This is my best friend.
No, you did this, and I was like, wait, what? I couldn't see it. No, go on.
Yeah, got engaged. Yeah, woo! Fucking what? 5 years down the line. It's about time, innit? Let's
crazy.
Be honest. Yeah, my man's growing up. My man is growing up. What's going on with you, Mark? The last 136 days.
I'm growing down. I am yelling timber right now. No, I don't know, man. It's been weird. I felt really good. I felt really bad. I felt like I've been socializing with people. It's usually a chore, so I don't like to do it.
AKA going out and getting absolutely rat-assed.
There has been a couple of rat-ass times. Yeah.
That's what you were saying the other day, though. You've, like, kind of chilled out a little bit on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, 100%. I've been trying to save the funds a little bit.
I'm running a bit tight. Oh, you good?
Not a bit tight, but I feel like I want a big blowout. Like, I just want to disappear off to a country for a week. Just fucking out of nowhere, just go.
Well, let's do it. Amsterdam.
Oh.
What are we saying?
Oh.
An October holiday. That could be an idea. We were talking about it the other day. Like,
yeah.
Going to Amsterdam. Maybe get a little, you know.
Yeah.
We don't condone drugs.
Nope.
But yeah, I reckon we do something. Like, we're both fucking smashed it, I think. You're like a supervisor or a manager or some shit now as well.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Sort of. There's a little something in the works that there is that potential, you know.
Oh,
I don't know if I could talk about it online, but yeah, there's a little something happening.
Do it. Do it.
So we realised you spoke about the company online. Don't know if you can stay here.
If you've read the company standards and the charters. And...
When you called your manager a cunt, what did you mean by that?
Was there any underlying tone to that? Like, what are you actually thinking? I think it's weird though. Like, we just went for all of a sudden, because the last episode was called We're Back.
And we disappeared for the longest we've ever
back.
not filmed.
Yeah, we just wasn't back at all. It just kind of like died. Like, this is how long it's been. My HDMI cable, not HDMI cable, my HDMI adapter for my MacBook. Don't know where that's gone. My my mic is broken. So, because I've not used it in that long, it's broken. Discord, I had to do 16 updates on it. It's been that long. And OBS, it had deleted automatically. So I had to like reset all of like the stuff and that. It's been that long. And I was thinking, why has it been that long? Like, I had a few reasons, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about this, and we haven't been as in sync as we once were. But when we do finally sync up, we make magic.
I like that. That's great. I might get that tattooed.
I lost. That's my quote on my gravestone. Next week.
I was thinking though, like towards like the back end of last year, and I reckon it was a mixture of everything. Just how, because I was doing like 60, 70 hours a week of work, then doing this. I just wasn't enjoying it as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Like we're enjoying it. Like when we're doing it, we're just like the fucking, like setting everything up, getting it all done, then sending it to you. Obviously, you did that, the hard work and that. I don't know. I felt like it got a little bit. It wasn't the enjoyment factor I previously liked, and I think sometimes we're forcing it a little bit.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Understandably.
Some of them reactions, you know what I mean? Like some of them were a little bit pants. Like, I just prefer doing this podcast. I like the reactions. Some of them are fantastic. But yeah, I was just thinking about it the other day, and I thought, yeah, I'm feeling it again now. Feeling fresh. I'm feeling fun. I'm feeling rejuvenized. I've got stories to tell. I want to hear stories.
Speaking of rejuvenized, I'm on a bit of a fucking health kick at the minute. Yeah.
Really?
Mate, I've been drinking green goodness smoothies, bloody berry vitamin smoothie waters, bloody all the works. Yeah, man.
That sounds disgusting. Why are you doing that?
I don't know. I want to.
You're hitting gym?
I'm hitting. Oh, I am, but my freaking headphones broke the other day.
Oh,
so I've had to freeball, no earphones, just listening to gym music, like.
These old people who don't listen to music like in themselves, I think those guys in the gym, there's two things: either they can't afford headphones, or the crazy guys like they don't need it. They can work out on the silence of just thoughts.
What is your pre-workout? I'm just pain and suffering.
Pain and suffering. Well, I've got my pre-workout, actually. No, I haven't. I left it at work. I'm going to say that can be a sponsor for the video. I'm actually working on trying to get us some gym sponsors, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
Yo, a bit of Gymshark, keep me up, yeah. I haven't heard from them in a while. Do they still exist? My Protein. They're a biggie, yeah.
Gymshark. I wear some of the clothes.
Yeah, but, you know, like, probably 5-10 years ago, they were, like, everywhere.
I don't know, people still wear it. It's just now like it's not as commercial. I don't know. It's not as mainstream for some reason.
Yeah.
But recently, Gymshark did a weird like turnover of what they call ambassadors and like their athletes. So prior, all their athletes were all juiced up, geared up on like D-ball, tren, all this stuff like. You know what I mean? Like literally looking like balloons. And recently they've took on a new caliber of athletes who are all supposed to be 100% natural. So all these other Gymshark athletes, like the old ones, have been kind of like ripping the new ones, saying that they're small and stuff. And yeah, it's got a little bit lit for a time. That was a while ago, to be fair, but
yeah, there's a big trend. Well, I say trend, but like TikTok, there's like a niche for everything. But all of a sudden, I've just been seeing like Sebum and all that sort of stuff just all over my TikTok. He's like praise him like he's a god, like he's the new ZY bloody XXZZZ, whatever his name is. Zyzz.
Thing is about Zyzz is this guy. It was fucking nothing, mate.
Yeah, no.
It was absolutely nothing. All these like kids and stuff. It's the age demographic is from, especially being in the fitness industry. I see it. All these kids coming into the gym. So ages about 13 to 17. You got these kids worshipping Zyzz, and none of them were alive when Zyzz were about. That's the funny thing. And like they're saying, rest in peace, Zyzz. This one's for Zyzz. This one's for Zyzz. This guy Zyzz were a fucking geared up festival goer who used to be on pills every weekend. Like, he had nothing really to do with the fitness industry other than being, I guess, one of the first fitness influencers. You know what I mean?
That is probably the best way to describe him. A fitness influencer. The original.
That's what he is. The original fitness influencer. And you've got all these kids coming on, and they all think they know what they're fucking talking about. It winds me up. What I was telling you the other day, when we met up about all these kids on TikTok.
No?
Right, so, because of my TikTok, I put quite a lot of, like, gym stuff on. Like, clients, myself, showing our workouts and stuff done. But anyway, I was doing tricep extensions, and I introduced something called, a resistance band. So, instead of using a rope, I use a resistance band, because instead of just 1 point of tension on the cable, it adds 2 points of tension, so on the cable and the resistance band, so it gets your stabilizers working, a little bit harder.
Right, yeah.
But anyway, I just put, guys, try this exercise, blah, 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 it's good for this, good for this, good for this. All of a sudden, 150 comments are just fucking 13-year-olds saying, no, what's that for? Don't do anything. You ain't got a clue. Blah, blah. All these 13-year-olds who have literally got, like, my finger's got more muscle and more knowledge in it. You know what I mean? They're absolutely rinsing me, mate, and I'm getting bullied. It's like, I don't like it. They're bullying me.
It might have been that video, but I was looking through some of the comments on one of them, and they were just arguing with you, and you were like, no, this is how you do it. This is... It was so... your body weight. You were saying something about lifting so many times your body weight.
Yeah, compliance.
And this guy was like, well, I weigh this much, and if I lift that much, it wouldn't be that impressive. Well, no shit.
Mate, it was fucking... Well, it was stupid. So, like, I'm talking about body weight compliance. So, if I weigh 65 kilograms, if I lift 130 kilograms, that's me working at 200% compliance. But then if you've got a guy who weighs 130 kilograms and lifts 130 kilograms, he's lifting 100% compliance with his body weight. So I was just making the comparison that pound for pound, I was stronger than Eddie Hall. Which sounds stupid, but in facts, it's true. Like, I deadlifted 205 kilograms at 65 kilograms. He did 500 at 196 kilograms, technically. I'm stronger than Eddie Hall. What are you going to do about it, eh? What are you guys going to do about it?
There's nothing you guys can do to disagree with him.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
And if you do, put it in comments. I'll come at you.
Absolute Sigma grind set over here.
Mate, honestly, these kids are horrible. And they all put these stupid exercises on. And they haven't got a clue what they're doing. You mentioned C-Bomb a minute ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
Have you seen the trying to compare him to Arnold?
Yeah, that's weird. Well, that's again. What is he? He's the showman. He's what's the
IFBB Pro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like another influencer in that sense. He's so mainstream now.
Yeah, people calling him the Arnold of our generation.
Right.
Which, I guess, not my generation or your generation, because that's probably like more Ronnie Coleman. But then like today's generation is like C-Bum. But if you put Arnold in today's environment with all sports science era, with all these like new benefits, blah blah blah, all this jazz,
all these better kinds of steroids that exist now.
Even that, you know what I mean? He'd fucking blitz C-Bum. Like, don't even try and compare Arnold to C-Bum.
Like, we have this sort of debate all the time, don't we? We were talking about football, like Maradona. We were saying if he existed in this time, like, you can always. it's hard to compare goats of an industry to the new breed.
It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. You can't compare. Speaking of football, Man United.
Oh, I messaged you at the time, and I was like, I forgot what happiness felt like, because for the longest time it's been so bad, it's been so dreadful, and I still want to say, Glazers out, get the fuck out of this club,
get the fuck out, you slag.
I just get that.
Who buys them though? Who?
Oh, bloody hell,
Elon.
Yeah.
Did you see Elon put a tweet about it?
Mate, the amount of memes and videos I saw about Elon, bloody hell, like replacing Ericsson's pacemaker with like an Iron Man heart, or or the Nike advert where they had like all the best players of like 2012 sort of time against like a team of androids, and they were like superhumans.
That'd be sick. That's it. It kind of reminds me of that old advert. Do you remember when it was like Earth's 11 versus like the Galaxy 11?
Galaxy 11.
Don't you remember that? When it was like had like Messi, Ronaldo, all in like same advert and stuff.
It were an animated one.
I think so. Yeah, it was animated.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. I think.
I can't remember exactly. There is one person I want to speak about though.
What a fucking character he is.
Top G. He's Top G.
What a Top G. Yeah. I think he's played the game and he's won.
He has. He's made his millions, mate. It was going to be about for maximum 6 months anyway.
Well, he had his millions, but yeah, he capitalised on his fame.
I don't even know how he became famous. Were it literally just TikTok being misogynistic and people like gravitated towards him or what? 'Cause I know I've been watching him for the last like 2 months, but apparently he's been around a little bit longer than that.
Yeah, it must have been around years. I'll probably do some like research or like watch some videos on him, but like the amount.
I know you're in Big Brother.
Yeah. So MMA fighter goes in Big Brother.
I think you're a kickboxer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Kickboxer.
Well, either way, bloody world champion, can't fault him there. Actually knows his craft and can back it up.
That's it. Went into Big Brother, and him and his brother. I think his brother were on Love Island, USA.
Right.
Or one of them kind of like shows. You know what I mean? But some of the shit, mate, that comes out of his mouth, like some of it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant, like absolute gems of gold. And I've stolen some of them just to store in my own mind.
Yeah.
Like his work ethic and stuff. But how he speaks about women, dude, like. He says it's his truth, which you got to respect his truth.
Yeah, and he's been now cancelled for it, so I can't wait to see what unfolds in the Andrew Tate story. But I've seen interviews where girls talk about him like, oh, no, he's such a gentleman. Like, we met him, we went to his house, he was so inviting, so polite. He gave us everything, offered everything. And like, I could believe that, and I could believe that in the media, he now plays this character, and he's skyrocketed through fame.
Well, you just described it perfect. He's a character, like, that's not that guy. He's just like a last, like, message. Like, it was, like, called his final message or last words or something. And it comes across so genuine, completely different to, like, all these interviews. Just burped. He went on The Fellas with Cal Frazee.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and if you get a chance, watch it and we'll discuss it in further. I'll listen to it while on holiday. But he's got some gems of wisdom. But he was talking, and he was saying, women. He speaks about women as though, like, he's their protector. And not as... It don't mean to sound misogynistic, he said. But if that's how it comes across, fuck it. Is the words he said. But he said there's a lot of these women on all these social medias saying, like, belittling men, saying men don't need to be masculine, men blah blah blah, men are subclass species, men are this, men aren't the prize, women are the prize, all this jazz. Yeah, he's role reversed that, and now everyone's on his case and like saying that he's misogynistic. What about all these other women?
Yeah.
Or is that just power to women? What about power to men?
Power to men.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
some of the points he raises are very fair. Could be, of course, toxic masculinity. For some reason, I don't know. Can't explain it.
What's the difference between toxic masculinity
And just
being
masculine?
proud in your sex?
It's being a cunt or not being a cunt, innit?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what is the toxic femininity? Have you ever heard of that? Is that a thing?
No, because no one's ever made it a thing.
Well, it's a thing now. Toxic femininity. We've created it. What are you gonna do? Eh? I'm a man. I'm proud to be a bloke. I'm a good, solid bloke. You know what I mean?
You want me to protect you? How dare you?
Yeah, you want me to protect you? Have me a sandwich ready. just doing a disclaimer, like.
That just reminded me of that video where who is it? What's his name? The guy who plays Falcon. He's on like a talk show, and she asks him about relationships and stuff. He's what do you do if I say I want a sandwich? You make Daddy a sandwich. And she's like, no. But he goes on about like the basic man things that people do in relationships, and she's like, yeah, you should do that. Yeah. I'm not making you a sandwich.
Like, if you're both working class, both hardworking, got your own things and stuff, then fair enough. But if one of the relationship is out at work, grafting their tits off to support, to provide, sorry, but that person at home is making me a sandwich. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not being funny. If you're at home all day living off me, and I'm the provider, I expect a hot meal when I get home. Like, I don't think that's too much to ask. You know what I mean? And that's all he was saying.
Yeah.
That's all Tate was saying. Like, if he's working to protect, to provide, blah blah blah, just do the basics. You know, keep the house tidy, and make me a sandwich. And I'd expect, as a bloke, if it were role reversed on the woman were out working, I'd do the same. You know what I mean?
It takes you back to like 1940s when a lot of women didn't. Well, supposedly a lot of women didn't want the right to vote because then it meant they'd have more responsibility in like the workforce, in further down the line.
But now they want everything equal, mate.
They don't. It's a
myth.
Don't. It's a freaking myth.
They don't want everything equal. They do, mate.
They
do.
They want the statement to say, oh, they are equal, but then they want to do as least possible.
That's it. All right, so if you want equal, all right, so what we'll do is we'll send more of you to prison. We'll allow more in prison. We'll allow more of you to get into crime, you know what I mean? Allow you to kill yourself a little bit more. Then let's equal it, you know what I mean?
And while we're there, let's just make prisons gender neutral.
Yeah, let's make it gender neutral. Let's make everything gender neutral. Let's do that.
I have been of the opinion, make everything gender neutral. Like sports, professional football, make it gender neutral. I've seen more and more about the pay gaps and all that sort of stuff coming up. And I rewatched, well, not a rewatch, but Megan Rapinoe, she popped up on my TikTok about, I do all this, I'm like the best player, blah, blah, blah. And she's talking about, I'm like, just play with the men's team then. I don't mind. I'm not stopping you. I don't think anyone else is.
Yeah, you just said it. Nobody's stopping her. There's no legal thing in process that says you can't play for the men's team. If you want to play for the men's team, ask them. Go and try out. See what happens. Because I'm not being funny, but her team, the World Cup winning team of 2020, was it 2020 or 2019?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, one of them two anyway. They got beaten by an under-14s fucking academy team. And not just like by 1 or 2, like 10-0.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but do you think a top team are going to take someone who can get beaten by under 14-year-old boys? Boys, some of them probably haven't even got hair on their nutsacks.
And will never make it to men's professional football.
That's it. And it's just stupid. You won't see one woman in the top 4 leagues of the English tier system. Not one.
No.
Not one. And then they talk about all this gender pay gap and things. All right, then. Gender pay, that's got nothing to do with football. That's more to do with businesses and corporations and endorsements and the business side of football. It's not football, you know what I mean? It's like, who's going to bring... Is Megan Rapinoe going to bring money into Barcelona? No. Like, it probably would for a bit, because everyone's like, whoa, woman footballer. And then they realise she was shit and she'd be in Barcelona B team as a reserve.
Yeah. But speaking of women's greatness, the women did win. Our Lionesses, they did win. I didn't watch it, but I heard we won.
Heard through the grapevine. You know,
I may have heard through multiple news outlets who reported on it, but not that many.
You know, something, it was like, it is a feat. They brought football home, kind of. They did well. It's a feat for them. Like, it's a women's football. In, you put joking aside, it is on rise.
Yes,
like it's good. It's good. It is good to get more young girls like into sports and stuff and moving forward. I think it's nice that it's going on rise. It's still 150 years behind men's football. What was the point I was making? But yeah, I was watching. I went down to play them 5-a-side, and I went and I watched like 30 minutes of it. And even though it is a great feat, mate, women's football is fucking boring. I don't want to sound arsey. It's like if I watched a man... What's a woman dominated like profession, like dancing? You know, like ballet dancing. You know
well, I mean? But even then, the men's they're probably better than that.
Yeah. So rhythmic gymnastics. Let's say that. I'd much prefer
competitive cleaning.
Oh, dude, you can't say that. That's you cancelled.
I'd take that fucking serious. Dustin.
Windex. But yeah, it's like if I watched rhythmic gymnastics, I wouldn't be interested in watching a man do rhythmic gymnastics.
Netball or beach volleyball. That's what mate.
Beach volleyball. Any reason you want to watch beach volleyball, mate?
I'm the reverse of Anakin Skywalker. I love sand. I just love the beach.
I thought you were going to say I love the high ground.
I love it when they jump up and get the high ground. I love it when they land.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's just a great sport, man. I mean, you never watched it, dude.
You know, speaking of like volleyball, it just reminded me I went on holiday and I got really into water polo.
Bro, oh my god, when you're on holiday, water polo hits different.
Yeah, but I'm nearly fighting.
Yeah, it's violent. You start drowning little kids or full-grown men.
Well, when I run living in Spain and you came out to visit me, when we got well into it, like I thought, I'm not going to get that lit. I'm not going to go as crazy as I did before. Oh, I went crazy. I nearly started fighting with this kid. Like, I'd say kid, he was about 19.
Oh, okay.
He had the ball, so I jumped on his back, got him in like a master lock, in a full Nelson. And like, he started throwing elbows, and he nearly hit me in the nose. And I went, like, yo, dickhead. Like, fucking stop throwing elbows. And he turned around to me, are you serious, fam? Like that. He was a white guy, so I don't know why I say him fam. Like, he's trying to be cool or something, I don't know. But anyway, just white people just can't get some lingo, you know what I mean? Like, just can't do it. It's like, we just look like knobheads. Like, yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, he started, like, throwing elbows. He turned around and said, what are you doing, fam? Like, you serious, fam? And I went, yeah, you're fucking throwing elbows and stuff. You're going to break someone's nose. There's, like, 13-year-olds and stuff about. And he said something. And I went, listen, cunt, if you want to go down to the beachfront now, we'll sort it out. Like that. And he didn't say anything. He just kind of, like, waddled off. And then I went to him at the end. And I'm like, listen, there's no hard feelings. Then the very next day, I waddled. I went to him. I went, listen, mate, there's no hard feelings. Just don't be fucking throwing elbows. It's dangerous. Danger. dangerous.
But you know, how'd you end up in hospital? I almost drowned out playing a very competitive game of water polo.
But yeah, I got well into water polo. Other than that, I can't really think of much else that's gone on. Oh, Velveteen messaged me again yesterday.
Whoa! The following section is intended for an adult audience only and may contain some obscenities. You've been warned. Yeah?
Yeah, he always messages me, like, saying that he wants, like, suck my dick and stuff. It's well weird.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I put a story on it, just put, now we played the waiting game. We booked him for a last minute massage because I thought, why not? And he put, I'll massage your asshole. And maybe me, I put, ooh, pappy, spit on it. And then he put, call me a wetback. And I'm assuming, I don't know if we need to beep it out, maybe do some research after, but I think a wetback is like the N-word for Mexicans. Oh.
What the fuck?
He messaged me, but call me a wetback. Like, or I'm not sure whether I want to. And
then, whatever your kink is, we're not going to shame on here.
And then I put back training for the first time in 10 days. They put train this dick. And then he put, how can I train my dick to get bigger and my asshole to get tighter?
Oh my god.
And then I put a video of me doing some shoulder press. On the day I put, when you're scared to sit on the massive Shrek cock. But literally, I'm talking a lot of just telling me to like suck dick and stuff. And like, I put my engagement on and he put, I thought you were saving yourself for me. And they put, oh, I didn't know you were gay. Girls are fags, but congrats. Obviously, it's all in jest and stuff. If there's any like little snowflake warriors on watching us, which I hope there isn't, because I don't want you to be one of our audience members. Yeah.
So that is it. Basically, if you're watching this, fuck you. Don't watch it.
But yeah, fuck off. But I was saying to him, like, well, he said to me actually that he needs to come on. Like, he needs to come on because it's been like over a year and he's been like on an American Eastern tour and stuff.
Yeah, man's been smashing it.
Yeah, it looks like they've been doing sick. And he wants to do a reaction video with us, and I said no. No, I said if we go back into that like line, if we start doing it again, then yeah, there's no reason why not, but
yeah.
I said we'll get this.
Or maybe next time they drop like a music video,
that could be quite cool.
We do a live reaction with him. But anyways, I think this is a good time to end the episode.
Yeah, that's good, mate. I was just about to say the exact same thing.
Okay,
but yeah.
Look at that, we're back in sync.
It's nice to be back. Look at that. Fucking hell, we're back in sync. What was the phrase that I'm going to get tattooed on the small of my back?
But when we get together, we make magic.
That's it. Like a gay wizard partnership.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't.
With his wands together.
We touch the tips. And Leviosa.
Alright, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share. What else do we say? I forgot. All that jazz. Follow the Instagram.
Hit the bell because we don't know when we're going to upload, and neither do you guys. It may be in a month, in a week, but stay notified.
Could be 136 days.
It could be.
We just didn't know.
Or 137 hours.
Who knows? Anyway, guys, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
That was quite good. Very fluid. I'm going to stop this. Bye.